Haló! Sziasztok! CourageKarfiol vagyok. És ez itt a Before Your Eyes című játék, amit jelenleg nem láttok az arcomtól, de itt van. Most már láttátok. Aki szokta nézni videóimat, az tudja, hogy leginkább trash horrorral játszok, de igazából nagyon szeretem az ilyen emocionális, dráma, filmszerű játékokat, úgyhogy gondoltam, megosztom veletek ezt a végigjátszást. Szóval ebben a játékban valami nagyon szép, emocionális journeyn fogunk végigutazni, és csatlakozzatok hozzám, nagyon szívesen látlak titeket. Amiben az a csavar, hogy van itt egy másik kamera felállítva, ami a szememet nézi, és elvileg a szempillantásaimmal, az pislogásaimal fogom irányítani a történéseket, vagy megszakítom, vagy valami. Úgyhogy, ha esetleg tényleg egy kicsit szomorú a történet, és a végén sírni fogok, az azért van, mert nem pislogtam végig. Vagy nem veleket. Na lássuk, miből áll. Nagyon kíváncsi vagyok. Na itt is van a másik kamerát, ki lehet választani. Igen, szemüveget viselek. Jó. Veszi a pislogásaimat, nagyon jó. Calibrate. Nézni kell a képernyőt. Ja, blink few times, oké. Blinkelek. Ezt már előre látom, hogy szét fog menni a szemem. Got them all. The game stops detecting blink security, press space bar at any time to recalibrate. Oké. Na, lássuk, miről szól. Oh. This is a game about blinking. Oké. Most pislogjak, vagy ne pislogjak? Körbe tudok nézni. Aha. Pislogtam, és azzal jött az... See, every time you blink, the game will notice. See how this works? Igen. Try blinking on the white symbol. Kurva jó. When you see metronome and blink, you will jump for... amikor ez megy, akkor nem szabad blinkelni, pislogni, mert akkor lerő. Keep blinking, oké. Így tudunk skippelni dolgokat. Hova megyünk? A vízre. Mi bugyborog? Pesgőfürdő. Micsoda? Hol vagyunk? Tengerparton.
Well, hello there, stranger.
Oh, hello.
Ooh, you're a real bright and shiny one, aren't you?
Kösz.
I ask you for your name, but sadly you got no mouth to speak with, or hands to shake with, or nose to look down with.
Nincs semmink.
We're gonna have to find another way.
Csak szemünk van.
What you'll find is, even though you're no longer in your body's still inside of you.
What?
If that makes any sense.
Nem nagyon.
So, if you understand what I'm saying, blink over my hand here. Ooh, well look at that. You're a blinking genius.
Wow, was me.
I knew you were special. You see all them poor souls down there, lost in the waves? I didn't choose any of them. I chose you.
Azok lelkek.
See, I just
Meghaltunk?
sometimes get a sort of a hunch, or what's a better word? Notion? Better word than that.
Hello, madáka. Nagyon jó fej ez a macska.
Premonition, when a soul's worth pulling up.
Szóval megérzett, hogy itt kell kiúzni.
Now you see that tower out there?
Aha.
Big scary one?
Aha.
That's where I'm taking you to see the gatekeeper. to be judged. I'm gonna present your case. Tell her the whole story of your entire life, from proud to stern. Now, if she's impressed, I get paid the big coin, and you get yourself a spot in her magnificent city.
Oh.
If she ain't, well, I eat seagull for dinner again. And you...
Itt fogok kuckálni. A többi lélekkel.
We don't have to worry about that, because I am the best orator you'll find
Orátor.
on the sickly waters. Class A storyteller, believe you me. No, shut up, you trash birds.
Trash birds!
It wasn't my fault you were no good layabouts.
Madarak lesznek abból, aki nem mond jó sztorit.
Clock watchers.
Te meg megeszed a
I
madarakat?
got some words for you.
Ne, ne, ne! Megugatta őket, akkor az lehet, hogy nem macska, hanem valami farkas.
Sorry you had to hear that.
Megugatta a madarakat. Na, mondjad.
So sure, maybe I'm not the most verbose storyteller out there, but I know how to spin a yarn if I'm given something to work with.
Okay.
And that's where you come in. Your life. You're gonna show it to me. I want to see exactly what made you so absolutely great.
A nagy szívem.
So,
Mi
just
más
think
tudnám?
back to the very beginning. The first thing that you can remember. I'm gonna send you there. But understand, no matter how much you like it, you're not gonna be able to stay, all right?
Oh.
Every time you blink, you're going to jump forward in time. Could be a second, could be 5 years. That's just how this thing works.
Szem jó.
Alrighty then. I hope he's ready for this. Now, the next time that
Nem
you
igazán.
blink, I'm gonna send you back. Now, don't be afraid, and don't try to fight it. The thing to remember about blinking is, well, it's only a matter of time.
Nem merek pislogni.
I'm
Mit mond? Ó, véletlenül bevette, hogy pislogtam,
just
pedig alig.
try to enjoy it this time.
Jó, oké. Mit? Az életet.
Look at that sun.
Oh, de szép.
We've got a long, beautiful day ahead of us. Why are you smiling like that? You must really like it out here, huh?
Ó, babák
I
vagyunk.
like that. I like it too.
Nem akarok pislogni, hallgatni akarom, mit mond anyu. Nincs tovább? Most már pisloghatok? Vagy végig kell várnom és lesz még valami? Nem tudok tovább nem pislogni. Az ott egy fej! Ja, egy kő, amire egy napszemeg van tényleg. Anyu? Anyu elrepült. Elrepült az a papír. Anyu. Mit csinálsz? Hello!
Let's go get you some seashells. What do you say?
Menjünk kagylót gyűjteni. Hova mi?
You see that big spiky plant over there? That's called an agave.
Agave.
11 years from now, that plant will die so it can give birth to this tall, amazing tree, covered in flowers.
Mi?
We'll have to keep our eyes on that one.
Ilyet csinálnak az agavék. És most, hogyha nem pislogok, akkor semmi nem történik, mi? Menjünk tovább. Ó, lemegy a nap!
It really slipped away, didn't it? Oh well, days have a tendency to do that, I guess.
Hát ez bölcs megfigyelés volt.
Where's the first page of my piece?
Elvitte a szél, anyu!
Anywhere.
Oh no, és zenét ír.
No.
Ott arra van. Ott a madár! A hülye sirály. A hülye... Elvitte a kibaszott sirály! Anyu, láttad ezt? Anyut nem érdekli.
Okay. Go ahead, kid. Look at that.
Ah,
Little hand.
apu!
We have to make him do this every birthday.
That's a great idea. Really.
Nem is pislogtam. Hülye játék.
Oh, you want to play along with mommy, don't you?
Igen, szeretnék.
Give it time. I'm sure you'll be better than me soon enough. Now, where was I?
Én is szeretnék játszani. Január 7-e van? Nem lesz itt több minden, úgy látom. Kis hajó! Piano playing from the room.
Sounds good, honey.
I'm sending it to my mentor next week. It has to be perfect.
Oh boy.
Well, sounds pretty perfect to me.
De sörhas. Még oldalra is kilóg.
What do I like
What do you like
about it? I
about
like
it?
the music.
That's very specific.
I also like the person playing it.
Nem pislogtam! Nagyon érzékeny, nagyon oda kell figyelni.
What do you think he's thinking about?
Arról, hogy ott repül a kis hajó.
I don't know. Probably solving the problems in the universe.
So, do you think he's going to be smart?
See why
Megy a hajó
not.
utánam.
We're both pretty smart.
Szétütöm mindegyik felhőt.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean he's going to be. Necessarily.
You're right.
De okos leszek, ne aggódjatok. A farkas kiválasztott engem, okos voltam. Mi van, Richard?
You know,
Oh,
doesn't really matter, I guess.
tényleg nem számít.
Or not. As long as he's happy.
A gyereketek lesz,
Oh, yeah.
vagy van. Ne foglalkozzatok azzal, hogy
No,
nem
it's not
okos.
derivative. At least I
De
didn't
megint nem
think it
pislogtam.
was. Do you think you could tell the other members of the selection committee what I just told you? Right. No, I'm sorry. I guess I just put a lot of expectation on this call. Okay, I understand. Thank you for considering my piece, John. It really means a lot.
Na mi van, anyu? Kapunk pénzt?
Oh, that's sure a little mess of color.
Mit messz, a kis hajót rajzoltam le? Throw.
Hey, we do not throw things in this house. If you're mad that you aren't good enough yet, you'll just have to keep working at it. You know, one day you'll be able to paint exactly what you have in your head. You'll be a real
Pislogom
artist.
kell.
Unlike your poor mom.
Ó, anyu, nem vették meg a cuccodat. Sajnálom, anyu. Senki nem akarja anyunak a zenéjét. Scrapbook. Oh. Baby grand piano includes easy to play music book.
See? That used to be my piano.
Anyu kicsibe
My
ott
dad
játszik.
gave it to me. He loved music. Fled his home country just to have a chance to pursue it.
Itt egy Beethoven darab.
God, he made me practice so much. I hated it at first.
De menő pipája van. Ó, nem tetszik. Behrlott High School Choir.
I think he hoped to make it further than conducting the high school choir. Never said anything though. He was what you might call the strong silent type.
Csak egy tanár, már pedig több akart lenni. Ezt a zenéket
Can you
akarsz
believe I
szeretni.
grew up in the snow?
Nem.
And I came all the way out here to the beach.
The beach?
I don't even know how I got here. Your dad got his job and I just came with him. Like a human suitcase.
Human suitcase.
Okay, Benny. Are you ready to see something really special?
Mi ez?
I just don't want him to get attached.
Egy kis kutya? Vagy egy kis cica?
Richard,
What?
that's the cutest thing I've
Aj,
ever seen.
félszem...
What's wrong with
Ó,
that?
félszemű
We
kis
can't
cica.
keep- Can we? I mean, I'm pretty much definitely allergic, so no, right?
No. We'll find someone to take him.
Mi?
While he's here, I say we call him Ernie.
Ernie.
Little Ernie. Fits him, doesn't it?
Oh, he's so cute.
He's so sweet. I think someone likes his new cat.
Richard,
What?
his cat.
Amúgy Richard tudta, hogy anyu allergiás rá, és mégis
Now
idehozta.
play the C major chord I taught you. Remember?
Igen. Pim, pim.
There you go. Doesn't that make you feel happy? Like you just want to jump up and down? Now what about C minor? You remember how to play that one?
Így.
Very good. Just one note different. That one
Mhm.
sounds sad, doesn't it?
Na hát, aha, igen.
Amazing what a difference one little change can make on how a person feels.
Ó, anyu, nagyon sajnálom, hogy allergiás vagy Ernie-re, de
Sort of like me and your little friend on your piano there.
ha választani kell, te mész ki innen. Nem Ernie költözik el. Nézd már, csak fél szeme van. Richard Bryan. I'm cheaper than hiring movers. Trust me.
She was in grad school studying composition. I never met anyone like her. I just prayed to God I could somehow keep up.
Oh, love story.
I think she liked that I was a professor. Gave me a certain gravitas in her eyes,
You know.
which I very quickly lost.
Hoppá. Az baj. Szóval apu egy professzor.
God, she dragged me to so many places. It was wonderful. Where would you want to go if you could only go to one?
Chris vagy Chris. Egyértelműen.
Well, just remember to put on sunscreen.
Ha.
Man, I
Mert
guess
Egyiptomban nem kell, mi?
fortunate gee.
Véletlenül pislogtam! Pipupu. Anyu? Még mindig ugyanaz a nap van. Csak úgy mondom, semmi nem változott. For the passing day for chamber.
Wait, that's my piece. How did you figure out how to play that?
Kurva okos vagyok, csak nyomkodtam a
Are you
gombokat.
hearing this?
What?
He's playing my piece. He must have figured it out by ear. I mean, I was a gifted kid, but he's brilliant. We need to get him into serious piano lessons.
Nem, már pislogtam! Lehet, hogy vége volt. De nem pislogtam. Na, kapd el, cica! Gyerünk, hopp!
Oh God, I have my interview in 5 minutes and I completely forgot to feed him.
Ernie! Fogd meg, Ernie! Ernie! Gyerünk, kapd el! Hopp! Ó, rajzoljunk. Cica!
Right, I already did.
For a moment, I forgot what a great father you are.
Focus on the interview, honey. I got this.
Jól néz ki ez a kaja. Szóval anyunak nem jött be a zenélés, és most interjúra jár. Mi meg nagyon szép félcemű cicát rajzolunk. Úgy látom, nincs semmi, amit itt felfedezhetünk.
Excuse me, of course, sir. It's all organized into folders, sitting ready on my kitchen table. They will literally be on your desk when you get in.
No.
What could possibly happen to the files between now and tomorrow morning? We are fine.
Ó, de szépen rajzolunk. Örni meg megnőtt egy kicsit. Ó, anya munkáját ne piséld le! Ó, de rossz vagy. Óha. Óha, anyu nem mi hívtuk fel.
I'm flying him out in February, remember? You know, I think he was pretty surprised that I could actually afford to do that.
Hey, why not? You're a working woman now.
I guess that's true.
Don't let it go to your head, but yeah.
Please let the cat know. It's time to use the litter box, though.
Baby steps. He's got one eye.
Nem dobták ki a cicát. Nem dobták ki. Ellie Stevens Corporate Accountant. Könyvelő. Ó, szavasz apu. Te kutyatálba leszel? Nem tudom, hogy a szóval tegyem.
This is called a metronome. We use it to measure time so we don't get lost in the music. I want you to
A
start using it
metronóm.
before Grandpa comes to visit.
Pedig elég fiatalok vagyunk még,
You know,
nem?
my father once told me
Welcome home, Dad.
when I was about your age, the only way to fight against time is to create a work of genius, which might live on after you're gone. So I asked him, what about your children? Thinking, you know, I might be a work of genius just as I was. He said, yes, I suppose. If you made a work of genius, I could live on. I haven't seen him in over 10 years. Can you believe that? I wonder if
10
he
éve.
recognized me.
Mi a fasz csinált apád, hogy 10 éve nem láttad? Hol volt? 10 éve nem látta az apját, és most ide jön megnézni a unokáját. Best dad ever. Az ott a cica. Most nem szabad pislogni, valami történni fog. Nem pislogtam! Ez buzi ez a játék. Már bocsánat.
You really need to stay in time with the metronome, okay?
Oké, anyu. Maradok a metronómmal, tartom a lépést vele. Hopp.
Subdivide the time. 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E. You're off.
Mi? És akkor mi
You're
van?
off, Ben. You can't hear that?
Kussolj már el, azért mert pofázol közbe.
There you go, buddy. Okay, now keep a firm grip on it, just like that. Oh my. Well, don't think you like that, pal. Sorry, buddy.
Ó, nem akartalak megérteni.
Photograph you.
Anyu?
I'm just really behind right now. Why don't you take photos in the backyard? It may not be interesting at first, but if you keep going back out there every day, you'll be surprised by how much it changes.
Akkor menjünk ki. Anyu egyre idegesebb a munka miatt. Azt hittem, az egy halott madár volt hirtelen.
Ernie, buddy.
Ernie!
Ernie.
Ernie, we need you!
For sale. A szomszéd.
God, Elle, what if you got eaten by a coyote?
My sinuses would be eternally indebted.
What did you just say?
No, I said I'm really worried. Here, kitty, kitty, kitty!
God,
Ne, Ernie.
42.
I know, sweetie.
Ernie.
Véletlenül megint
So you're saying
elnyomtam.
it's a coincidence that it disappears for weeks and then comes back with a huge belly?
But Ernie's a boy.
And you're sure about that?
Jaj, Ernie szexelni ment.
Uh-huh. And that was based on...
Pee-hole distance.
Say that one more time, sweetie.
Pee-hole distance. distance from the butt. If it's further away or something, then it's one or the other.
And what was Ernie's?
7 kéz van, már kb. 7
What are we
évesek
talking
vagyunk.
about then?
Tök jó, hogy minden egyes fotóval tényleg változik a környezet.
I'm still not understanding how you let this happen.
I don't know. I didn't think about it.
Húha!
It just happened.
You just happened to find a stray cat in the alley.
Felelősség állattartás. Amint van egy állatod, kutyád vagy macskád, rögtön ki kell tökölni.
Sorry, I didn't realize you hated cats.
Nem utálja, bazzeg, allergiás rá!
He keeps
Nem
coloring the
tudtuk
grass
meghallgatni a
blue, the
beszélgetést.
ocean green, and then the sky red.
And what's wrong with that?
No, are you kidding? I love it.
Huh.
Were you able to pick up the new book?
Yes, the Manila Galleon was of particular interest.
I meant Benny's book.
Oh, yeah, got those too.
Insanely expensive, right?
Visit Ausztrália.
No.
Most Ausztráliában élünk?
Learning.
I made it. And it's stupidly big.
Hatalmas dinófanok vagyunk, úgy tűnik. Ez megint ilyen... Volt már egy ilyen. Mik ezek a hangok? Nem pislogtam!
I know, it
Lehet, hogy
seems
ez direkt csak
impossible
ennyi.
that you could ever play something so complex.
Klavierstük.
But just take it one day at a time. Trust me.
You're really getting there, honey. Next week we'll start working on your other hand.
Tényleg jó. Egyre jobbak vagyunk. Ahol már október sokadika van. December. Karácsony! Karácsonyra megtanuljuk, figyelj.
Listen to him, Richard. I'm enlisting him in that competition.
I thought you said competitions took the joy out of playing music.
Not if you win.
Okay.
Na, ikás asztalapú.
Brackets, sonny.
The quiz said find the zero, and he just drew an arrow pointing to it.
Ajaj.
Well, what's wrong with that?
I mean, everything is wrong with that.
Szerintem ez nagyon ügyes, cseles. Új konyha. Új hűtő. És be vannak kerekezve a kéznyomok. Ez tök jó, tök cuki. De ez az F? Ez nagyon rossz. Hogy számoltak ki a 9-12-et? Ja, összeadta. Alul is, meg felül is. Hát amúgy. Da. Na, nézzük, mi történt még a szobában.
Congratulations, B! First of many, I'd assume.
Számítógép. Az milyen kupák? Ja, zene. Ja, tök jó, tehát, hogy anyut az apja belekelgette abba, hogy zenét csináljon, mert ő nem tudott. Aztán anyu nem tudott zenét csinálni, mert béna volt, senki nem vette meg, ezért inkább elment könyvelőnek, és most a gyerekét bele hajszolja abba, hogy zenész legyen. Kíváncsi vagyok, hogy fog ez kijönni. Martinik vagyunk most már, szörfdeszka, meg Rubik kocka, meg minden. A dinókat is lecseréljük, de mire?
I want that box full by the time I come in there. If you don't play with it anymore, we're getting rid of it.
De azzal játszani akarok a kis hajóval.
This isn't my house. It's not my house.
Akkor miért vagy itt, ha nem a tiéd?
My house. Not.
Most költöztek ide. A szomszédba. Vagy ő lesz a szerelmünk? Itt nem sok minden változott. Ez most már nem ilyen álló kosárlabda palánk. Hanem... megnőttek az agavék.
Fall back, you fool. I'll have your head. Feed them to Yes, Mr. Camera Boy. I'm talking
Mr. Camera Boy. Oh. Elvered a seggünket azzal a teniszütővel? Vagy mit fogsz csinálni? Anyu?
Why are you always out here taking photos?
Mert creepy fasz vagyok.
If you really want to take a photo of something cool, you should take a photo of this.
Valamiért azt hittem, hogy letolja a gatyáját. Ez vicces lett volna.
Betty's about to play for us.
Fú, nagyon zavarban vagyok, adjatok egy pohár bort, mielőtt nekiállok. Jó. Majd mi lesz, hogyha nem játszok?
Wow, Elle, he's unbelievable. My God, I didn't realize our head of accounting was raising a musical prodigy.
Didn't you used to be a composer yourself, Elle?
I don't know if I'd say that.
Nem akartam!
The class is world history. My name is Mr. Isaac.
Isaac. Nagyon nehéz nem pislogni amúgy.
Hey, you. Look on your desk. I wrote you something.
Okay. Dear weird neighbor kid, we are in the same class. What a coincidence. Please keep in mind that while we are at school, we don't know each other. Don't even talk to me ever. Love, Chloe.
This is a quote.
Fuck you, Chloe.
I want each of you to write
Stop
it down.
staring at me.
Not doodle on the sidelines, not stare off into space.
Those who cannot remember the past are condemned to repeat it. True.
Chloe, tell me, what did the quote say?
Right, I definitely know this.
Segítsünk neki.
You were taking notes.
So those who do not remember the past repeat the.
I tried to convince your father not to buy you that thing, but he insisted. Half suspect he bought it for himself. The little guys are pretty cute, though. I will admit that.
Tényleg.
Oh, I want the job of whoever gets paid to think of that crap.
Ez PS1. Playscape. Only for Playscape. A new conscience hunt has approached. An enemigo. Wow. Jó, kaptunk egy játékot. Anya nem akarta, de apa megötte. Persze, hogy apa veszi meg a játékot.
I've definitely seen you next door, but I didn't realize you guys had become friends.
Oh, sure. We sit together in history class. I don't know what I'd do without old Benny.
Very sweet. Thank you for playing his game with him.
Your dad just thanked me for hanging out with you?
Igen, elég creepy. Ne!
It's called a magnet school.
Szóval semmi hirtelmozatot nem lehet csinálni, mert azt hiszi pislogok sajnos. Börtön! Börtön!
Now we're away in a
Come
town
as
called
the
Burton.
music.
I know the change can be scary, but I just want you to go in and meet the dean I spoke with. You know, life can take you to some incredible places if you're really, really good at something. It's just, you've had so much trouble making friends at Playco. I want you at a place where people really get you.
És mi, hogyha én nem akarok menni, anya?
So what do you think, Benjamin? You think you could
Benjamin.
excel in that sort of an environment?
Nem.
Sorry, he gets very shy.
Oh, not to worry. If he's as gifted as you say he is, shyness is no problem. Why don't you two come back closer to the end of the year for an audition? We'll get a few pieces that you can have him start learning. I'm eager to hear what your son is capable of.
Okay.
So, I understand you were a musician yourself. Where did you start?
Ne! Nem tudom nyitva hagyni a szememet. Bak. Ó, bakkot kaptunk.
as you can see, there's some very fast runs in there, and a lot of stuff I've not taught you
De
properly.
izgulunk.
So no pressure. I just want you to try, and we can see if you start enjoying it.
Oh boy.
Just like to see you really rise to the occasion, just this once. I wish I had the option of going to a school like that when I was your age. I wouldn't be
De én nem
working this
akarok,
boring
anya.
job or living in
Én
this
úgy
boring
látom.
town, I'll tell you that.
Crumple? Crumple.
What was that? Was that the piece? What is going on with you these days? I barely know whose kid you're supposed to be.
Tini vagyok, mit vársz tőlem? Hozzád
Oh
baszom.
my god, Benny! What?
Hát, hogy nem lett volna muszáj hozzávágnom, de ez most megtörtént. 30 nap van a meghallgatásig.
Don't answer that, Ben. You can talk to your friend after you practice.
De Chloe, vár! Felveszem. Fel akarom menni. Nem tudtam felvenni.
Oh my god. Is she really calling you again? What, is she obsessed with you?
Hát szerelmes belém, bazd meg.
So listen.
Nyomtam!
Anubis, in the presence of Ma'at, who you remember is the goddess of truth and justice, would weigh the deceased soul against a feather, determining whether it was worthy of entering into her land of the dead. And what if they are deemed unworthy? Well, you can see that ugly fur ball under the scale? That is Amamet, and she's got, and yes, that's a she, the head of a crocodile, fur of a lion, see, and the body of a hippopotamus.
Mr. Kid.
Mr. Kid.
Look at it.
Now, as you can see, she is ready to devour any of the deceased who do not pass judgment.
You want to get in me
Sort of like
a picture
me
of...
with your weekly quizzes.
What?
So I am not quite sure why I don't hear more
You want to
frantic
get
scribbling right
into
now.
me a picture of... Feeling consti. Ah!
Ew. Why is he so scared?
Ah!
Worried about having him change schools just as he's starting to make friends.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the only reason she keeps coming here is to play that game you bought for him.
Okay, listen, I don't claim to understand the motives of children.
Richard! Benny has a chance here. A real chance to be really good at something. I mean this is no offense at all. But I don't think you actually really understand what that is.
Nem akartam elnyomni. Meg akartam hallgatni. Meg kell állítsam. Oh, de fura látni magam a másik kamerán. Szóval, most anyu nagyon bele akar kényszeríteni a szarba, de én Chloe-val akarok lenni. Clearly vele akarok lenni, mert a professzorról szarós képeket rajzolok azért, mert ő megkér. Szóval, és nem zenélni akarok, hanem rajzolni akarok. Vagy festeni, vagy valami. Jaj, apu megkapja az ostort, mert vett nekünk egy játékot. Ó jaj.
Lights out. You need to be rested for tomorrow. Memory consolidates when you're asleep. So if you go to sleep now, you will awaken a master. Trust me.
Richard, tell your son to turn the lights off.
Benny, Mom says turn the lights off.
Not Mom says, you say.
Benny, I say turn the lights
Csak felvenném. Sneak out. Chloe!
Didn't think you'd actually pick up. I'm a sticky for a baby. I apologize. Okay, so meet me out in the alley in T-minus now, okay? Chloe out.
Chloe out.
You know, I'm really glad you're here.
kijöttünk babzsákba.
There's something
lefeküdve.
I've been meaning to talk to you about. Or to get off my chest.
Ó, de
Okay.
szép.
I don't think Consters is actually a really good game. My cousin Yoon, he was in town this weekend, and he was explaining how it's actually a ripoff of a really good Japanese game. He calls it a cash grab.
Cash grab.
So I'm sorry that I made you like it because it's actually a terrible game.
Nem is
Probably
pislogtam.
didn't sleep at all. Out in the cold all night. You're already feeling sick, aren't you?
Nem.
It's okay, you still got this. I mean, all the practice had to count for something. Maybe just try and close your eyes now and get a little sleep on the way over. I'm going to play the recording so the sound of mastery can seep into your subconscious a little, okay? Close your eyes, Ben. I'm going to be there soon.
Ó, mit csinálok? Tönkreteszem a jövőmet. Nem leszek zongora művész. Ez nem tudom mi ez a papír most itt. Ó jaj, mi fog
In
most
your
történni?
own time, Benjamin, we are very excited to hear.
Oh boy, most el tudom rontani? Vagy akár csinálhatom jól is. Ó, nagyon izgulok. Nagyon izgul a karakterünk is. Nem tudom követni.
Oh, okay. I think that's enough.
Ez nehéz volt.
So, Benjamin, why don't we plan on having you come back next year again, once you've had a bit more time to practice?
Rosszul vagyunk. Másnaposak
As you
vagyunk.
know, Burton isn't the right fit for every student, and I wish you the best of luck on your path, wherever it may take you, okay? All right.
Ó, anyu.
Maybe I pushed you too hard.
Igen.
Maybe I turned into my own father.
Igen.
I don't know.
Igen.
You have to find something to focus on. The
A
world
szomszéd
is
kislány
full of
Chloe.
people who aren't really good at something.
Rajzolni
Why
kurva
not
jól tudok, anya.
school for a while, just until this nasty thing clears. Hey, Elle, would you mind taking a quick walk with me down to my office? There's a small clerical thing I need you to look at before I can let you two go.
Oh, yes, of course. I'll be right back, Benny, okay?
Just maybe 5 minutes, kiddo, okay?
Miről fognak beszélni? Ott volt valami!
Crucial time in his development. He shouldn't be confined to his room.
Nem pislogtam, bazd meg! Nem hiszem el. Jó, amúgy része az egésznek, hogy néha nem tudjuk meg a sztorit. Tehát, hogy pont ez a játék lényege. Azt hiszem, csak idegesíteni nem tudjuk meg az egészet. Kint vagyunk megint a tengerparton. Jó szemetes, bazd meg. Tiszta szégyen. Jöttünk ide egyedül. Mi szemeteltünk, hogy mi össze akarjuk szedni? Nem nagyon történik itt semmi.
This isn't video game time. I want you to figure out something actually productive to do while you're home from school.
Vagy mégiscsak játszolni kéne, anyu? A gyerekek kint játszanak. Én nem mehetek? Wow. Jövővé. Sok régi játék. Ó, de jól lerajzoltam. tudok valami mást is? Hey B!
B! You hear me? What's he doing?
He's drawing. He's becoming completely obsessed.
Why isn't your son eating with us, Al?
Mit rajzoljunk le?
No.
Azt ott. Ja. Oh. Kurva jókat rajzolunk már! Ilyen hajón ment az elején a... izé.
Benjamin Bryn has been awarded first place.
Yeah, boy! Art School Application, Question 3. In two short paragraphs describe what makes you want to pursue a career in the arts. Rajzoljunk valamit. Nagyon jó. Nagyon jó.
You are not here to learn to be painters. You are here to learn to be artists. And although I was hired to teach you,
Oh boy.
it is a sham. There is no teaching art. So don't just sit there slack-jawed. Make
Megijeszte... Oh, pucérfickó, pucérfickó, pucérfickó. Oh boy! Ho, ho. Oh.
Oh, how very wacky and fun these are.
Itt akarjuk a péniszétek is. Nem én változtatom.
It's very zany, very kitsch.
Kitsch.
Lucky for you,
Oh boy.
the world is always in need of more greeting card artists.
Nagyon szép lett. Még egyszer? Oh.
There you go, Mr. Bryn.
Musta Brian. Ó, ez nagyon absztrakt. Figyeljetek, ezt figyeljétek. Hoppá! Mondom, hoppá!
Feel each shape.
Félelem, nagyon félelem, hogy sépel. Bárány, akinek elől 3 lába van, hátul meg pörögnek a lábai, mint az állat. Gyönyörű szép lett, igaz? Igaz, professzor úr.
I want you all to take a long look at what Mr. Bryn has done here.
Bryn. Ó, végül artisták lettünk. Vagyis hát, na.
He has reached down deep within himself and created a masterpiece.
A masterpiece! Kiállítva.
The ironic sincerity of this piece is so sincerely ironic.
He's flipped the discourse so thoroughly, I'm actually dizzy.
Kurva jók vagyunk, bár nekem ez nem annyira tetszik, de nem baj.
I know that lots of agents gave you lots of cards, and it all probably feels weird and alienating and the opposite of what being a starving artist is supposed to feel like. But if I can teach you one thing, it's that if opportunity knocks, you open the door. Making a living isn't selling out. I wish I had thought of it that way.
Aha, hát amúgy igaza van.
Benjamin! Marvelous show last week. Truly stunning. I've never been prouder. One little thing.
Nem akartam! Meg akartam hallgatni.
You're not selling your soul.
Nem, én pénzt akarok keresni azzal, hogy rajzolok, ne viccelj már.
I've got a good feeling about you.
Bryn. Oh yes. Pénzt akarok. Sok-sok pénzt.
To actually making some money with one's art. Lord knows I could never do it.
Mert loser vagy. És bele akarták kényszeríteni a hülye zongorába, bazd meg. Csing! Klup, 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 klup,
Ooh,
klup.
it's good. So, now that you've made it, tell me, what are you going to do with it? Besides buy me fancy dinners like this every week, obviously.
Hát nem tudom.
Used to this.
Chloe-t elvenni feleségül, gyerekeket csinálni, meg ilyesmi.
Appetizer, and I'm already stealing the bread.
Vagy ő volt Chloe? Nem, ő anya volt, ugye? Véletlenül elnyomtam. Azt meg. Ó, nem ezt akartam, a másik szebb volt.
Honey, stop. Is that a Benjamin Brim?
Oh my god. I think it is.
It's that Benjamin Brim. Vegyítem itt az elemeket, figyeljétek. Tudok még valamit rajzolni? Nem. Olyan csodálatos. Ó, már mi vezetünk.
Hey, honey. Your work's incredible.
Nem hiszem el.
Ben, don't even pick up this call, okay? I mean it. I'm just calling to inform you that I went to the doctor today, and well, I'm gonna be a little sick for a while.
Micsoda?
But really, I don't want you worrying about it at all. Oh, Benny, I told you not to pick up.
Nem már!
That's enough from me. Now, you'll hear from
Meg akartam hallani anyút.
I believe was the single thing in the world my wife was most proud of. Her magnum opus, so to speak. Huh. I think you all know who I'm talking about. Benny?
Anyu.
Ready to come up here?
Hogy tudok felmenni? Meg akartam hallani, hogy mit mond anyu, hogy miért beteg, vagy mi történt. Még... Oh boy.
Say something. What's wrong? Why aren't you talking?
Bepánikoltam. Azt hiszem. És sírni akarok. Apu, ezt nem tudom csinálni. Ó, nem szeretem a temetéseket.
Hey, honey. Guess who's calling? Again. Look, you know I talk to big, important people. People who could change your life every day. What the hell am I supposed to say? What do you want me to say? That I haven't heard from my star client in 6 months? This is getting ridiculous. You've got to get it together. Love you,
Oh
Mom.
boy. Oh boy. Ó, nem szép ilyet mondani, hogy szedd össze magad. Most halt meg az anyja.
Hey, Benny. Guess who's calling? Well, here's the call. We're finished. We're done, so kaput. It's over. Would you shut the hell up, Tabitha? I'm trying to fire a client in here. Who? Some washed up, stick up his ass, too good to sell.
Ó, no, nagyon szomorú lett Benjamin.
Calling to tell you. I think I'm selling the house.
Ne!
She's everywhere, your son. I can't move without bumping into her. And then I just find myself breaking down again. I hope you understand.
Én meg amúgy, de Benjamin karakterünk nem annyira biztos. Elbaszta a vásznat.
Take whatever you want. With your mother gone, I'm hoping to finally live without all the clutter. I'm just so glad you got to speak to her one last time.
Mindent megtartunk.
I know she told you not to pick up the phone. But
Ó, az
I'm
anyunak
just
a
so
zenéi.
happy that you did.
Ezt meg akarom
She just
tartani.
wanted you to focus on your work. That was the only thing that mattered to her. What's that? What's so fascinating, son?
A music manuscript. És táves. Anyutól. Vagyis anyué. Oh boy. Oh boy. Sárgát akarom. Ó, anya ott zongorázik. Vagy az apjával? Vagy egyedül integet? Csináljuk azt, hogy egyedül integet. Mint a hóban. Mint a hóban lenne, ez tök világos, vagy tök meleg van meg minden. Így zongorát is rajzolunk ide neki, hogy zongorázik. Így nagyon nyomja.
Look. It's unbelievable, Benny. It's like she's standing in the room with us. Like I can see her in the paint.
Nem akartam elnyomni. Benjamin Breen, A Life in Painting. Oh boy. The passing day inspired by musical composition of his late mother, the composer Alice Evans.
Is that really you?
Relatively...
It's Chloe, your neighbor.
Oh, Chloe,
My
szia.
God, I can't believe this. It's been years. I just walked through the entire show. It's unbelievable.
She is now considered to be one of the great composers of her
I mean,
time.
if you were down for that.
Nem hallottam, mit mondasz elő, mert anyuval
I
foglalkoztam.
just can't believe that my entire childhood I was living next to a bona fide genius. I should have guessed it. I mean, with all those little drawings you did.
Igen.
And your mom. I always heard her playing piano from next door, but I didn't know she wrote the actual music.
Csak nem
She
adták
was
ki.
a genius. Like mother, like son, I guess. Hey, so, not to be forward, but what are you doing after this? Maybe we could get a drink or something?
Ó, Chloe! Ó, Chloe! Feldobod a sztorit, mert mindjárt sírok,
I'd
úgyhogy
really
rám fér.
love to catch up. I can't believe everything that's happened to you. I want to hear all about it.
Nem áll.
Now would you look at that?
Ó, most miért kellett felkelteni?
You finally hit the jackpot, Flapjack. All the nobody nothings dying every day. You finally sink your hook into a... Oh, well, there you are.
Új, de jöttem.
Well, hello, sir. If I
Hello.
realized, I would have cleaned up. I'm just used to fishing up a different class of soul. I mean, sure, I've had scientists, a couple college athletes here or there, but whew, an internationally renowned painter? The gatekeeper's gonna eat you up. Hey, speaking of that, why don't we give your story a test run? Maybe you help me out with the word choice, since, you know, I'm still working on that. See if I'm getting all the strokes right. The proper composition, if you catch my drift. Forget about it. All right, here we go. Gatekeeper! Before you stands the soul of a great man. Now, would you describe yourself as a happy kid or a lonely one?
Hát szerintem lonely, vagy happy volt.
A jovial child or a solitary one.
Jó, amúgy vidám volt. Szerintem.
His childhood was a happy one, growing up in a loving home raised by loving parents in a quaint village by the sea.
And, what'd you say your mom was? A composer or an accountant?
Composer.
His mother was a composer who, with the need to support her family, took a job as an accountant.
Így van.
How would you describe her as a teacher? More encouraging or demanding? Kind of like your champion or more like a taskmaster?
Demanding, őszinte leszek. Én ezt láttam.
Therefore, as his piano teacher, she was over-demanding, forcing him to practice day in and day out, hoping that he might one day achieve that greatness that she never could.
Kurva jól meséld el a sztorit.
And how about that neighbor girl? What was she to you? Was she your best friend or your first love?
Definitely. First love. First love. Kétségtelen.
But on the eve of his big audition, he completely dropped the ball, staying up all night with his first love and blowing it the next day.
Nagyon furán mozog a csipőd, babám.
Forward, his mother gave up on him. She knew he didn't have what it took to be a truly great musician. But little did she know, she just picked the wrong medium, right?
Yeah.
See, when he was 12 years old, he got sick. And he had to stay inside for an entire year.
Egy évig. Hozta, ezt nem vettem észre.
He rediscovered a talent he'd forgotten. Painting.
Egy évig.
Sure, he loved finger painting as a child. Color and shape were the first languages he learned to speak. But for the first time, he saw it in a more serious light. He was accepted into an exclusive art school where he caught the eye of an esteemed professor who launched his work into the national spotlight. Now be quiet, all of you. With expectations on his career mounting, he stalled himself into bankruptcy, which turned out to be a blessing, for it wasn't until he returned home to the house he grew up in that he began work on what would ultimately be considered his masterpiece.
His masterpiece.
I said shut up, you scumballs! You mucky fowls!
Imádom ezt a fickót!
I get it! I hear what you're saying. I hear what you're saying.
Mit mondanak? Nem lesz jó a sztorim? Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
I should probably tell you, those things, they're not regular gulls. They're lyre birds. They're what becomes of souls who tried to lie to the gatekeeper.
Uh-oh.
And once they try that, they're never allowed near her city again. I get to feeling bad for not defending them right, so they just stay on with me. Living reminders of my oratory shortcomings.
Uh-oh.
Oh, yeah, good thinking. I'll be back to get you once I'm done with this one.
Hopefully you won't be seeing him again. You're a flea-bitten sap, you know that? Just look at him. Poor fool doesn't know what he's in for.
Hát te hoztál ide, bazd meg! Oh-oh. 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 És mi történt még az életünk hátralévő részével, azt nem fogjuk megtudni. Oh.
Now don't think that I haven't dealt with people like you. You're ashamed of something. Something so terrible, you're trying to blink right past it. Because if the gatekeeper knew, she'd have to dream up fresh new hells to punish someone as worthless as you.
Uh-oh.
And I'm sure you're right. I'm sure you're the rottenest soul that I ever fished out of that black muck. And I should have thrown you back and sanitized my paw as soon as I laid eyes on you.
Leszaglásszál, bazd meg.
But it's too late for that. We're in this together. And the gatekeeper...
Valami még rosszat csináltam a jövőbe?
Fake lies as if they were glass.
Uh-oh.
So I'm gonna ask you again to start from the very beginning. And this time, I want the truth.
Me?
This ain't a schoolyard staring contest, buddy. You best close
Nem akarom elmondani előre.
little eyes of yours before we run out of time.
Na jó lett, nem bírom tovább. Most tényleg előről mondjuk.
Not this.
Not this.
Now play the C major chord I taught you. Remember?
Come on, keep blinking. I haven't found it yet.
Ó, miben hazudtam, baszki?
You know, my father once told me.
This. Stay here.
Oh.
What did your mother hear on that phone call?
Akkor ezeket nem én pislogtam, mert tényleg ezt elnyomódott. Fogadjunk, az apja nem jött el.
Keep your eyes open.
Bocsánat, véletlen volt. Nem bírtam tovább. Kurva nehéz!
Let's try this again.
I'm getting it. Hello? Yes, of course. This is Elle, his daughter.
Ó, meghalt.
I see. She knew she hadn't yet lived up to her father's expectations. And now, she never could. Let's keep going.
Ó, az nem jó.
Eternally indebted.
What did you just say?
This isn't a trip down memory lane. I need you to stay focused. Yes, I understand about the cat. Let's keep...
Na, itt nem tudjuk, mi a fasz történt. Mit csöpög ott? Vér? A macskák! Ezek után nem voltak macskák! Ó, ne, ugye nem? Ó, megették őket a kojotok!
The death of those cats must have taught you a terrifying lesson. That simply being alive wasn't enough. So then you went to work to make yourself sensational.
I like hanging out with you a lot, which is weird because after what happened with
Stay here.
I never like hanging out with anyone.
I know you want to stay here, man, but we don't have...
I'm not worried about who you are, Benny.
Nem én nyomkodom el.
Hey, Elle, would you mind taking a quick walk with me down to my office?
Come on, keep blinking. I haven't found it yet.
Let you two go.
Jó, menjünk. Na, itt valami megint.
We can focus him. Make sure he's
Staying engaged.
Can we please try to speak a little softer? I really don't want to.
Ó, véletlen volt.
Keep your eyes open.
Mit titkolnak előlünk most a puék?
Staying engaged.
Can we please try to speak a little softer? I really don't want him to hear us talking about this.
Mi történik?
You need to hear what they're saying. Really try to recall it. Try closing your eyes. It might help you remember.
I mean, what's the point?
What do you mean? What's the point? What does that mean?
What's the point of any of it? If he's never gonna get any better.
Okay. Let's not say that. Okay? We know we don't mean it.
I know I don't. I know.
I mean, what if he heard one of us saying something like that?
I'd never forgive myself.
It's okay. He's asleep. But it's okay.
I see. You got sick. You howled at the moon at the top of your lungs.
Oh. Ez kurva jó volt, hogy be kellett csukni a szemem hozzá. Anyu miért volt ilyen megszállott, hogy ennyire azt akarta, hogy zongorázzak? Ez hülye.
You were sick for a long time, weren't you?
1 évig, az előbb mondtad.
Sicker than healthy kids are supposed to get? Well, no matter how painful it gets, I need you to remember.
Mire?
This isn't video game time. I want you to figure out something actually productive to do while you're home from school.
Ez új. Írni. Komolyan azt akartad, hogy írjak? Hi, Mom.
Well, hello, Benny. It was your grandfather's, but I used it in college to write lyrics.
Nem tudunk beszélni? So artsy.
Exactly. It was very artsy. Actually, I was just good at fooling your dad. Made him think I was some kind of genius.
What do I write about?
Why don't you write the story of your life so far? And then what you're going to do once you get better. That's the story I want to hear. Story of who you're going to become, okay?
The Great Life of Benjamin Brinks. His childhood was a happy one. Growing up in a loving home, raised by loving parents, in a quaint village by the sea. His mother was a composer. We don't need to so ez ugyanaz, mint amit a mesélt.
This is wild.
Oh, Chloe.
You really got into this, didn't you? Oh, here I am.
But on the eve of his big audition, he completely dropped the ball, staying up all night with his first love and blowing it the next day.
Uh-oh.
First love? Okay, Benny. And you know, we...
Ne, mit mondott?
You are going to be in there for about 30 minutes, so try to get comfortable.
Oh. Oh.
You're doing great, buddy. Just a little longer, okay?
Már csak 39 vagy 29 és fél perc van, mi? Nem szeretnék bent lenni egy emberi gépbe.
Knock knock. You're gonna be so annoyed with me, but I couldn't help but overhear Chloe reading loud from what I think was your story the other night. I know. I promised myself I wouldn't eavesdrop, but I would really love to read it if you'd let me. What do you say? You know I'm such a big fan of anything you do.
That's okay.
Just go in there and tell him you loved it.
I'm sorry, I just can't. Not right now.
Okay, don't worry. Just go to bed. I'll talk to you. Hey, B. Just want you to know that Mom loved your story. She's just, you know, I think it was just very emotional for her to read. I thought it was great. I mean, look at this. His childhood was a happy one. Growing up in a loving home, raised by loving parents in a quaint village by the sea.
Quaint.
I'm certainly glad you feel that.
Nem akartam elnyomni. Anyunak biztos nem tetszett, hogy azt mondtuk, hogy kényszerített minket a dolgokra. Baj. Benjamin Breen was a loser. He was the worst sprint to ever live. He didn't even try to fight the disease inside him. Oh no. He just laid down and died. Oh no. Oh. Koronavírus.
Benny! Ben! Oh God, can you hear me? Richard! Richard, get up!
Bazd meg. Ezt miért nem meséltük el eddig?
If he's ever in pain, all he needs to do is press that red button, and the drug will administer itself.
Thank you so much. You know, I know my wife would normally want to thank you herself.
No, I understand. It hits mothers the hardest, this sort of thing.
Oh boy. Nyomjuk meg.
Hey, Eddie. Yeah, hey man, it's Richard. Listen, I know Elle's been missing in action, but I just want you to understand things have taken a really bad turn here. Yeah, no, that's not going to be possible. To be honest, your whole tone is pissing me off right now.
Me?
Yes, I understand you have a business to run. It's a very cliche thing to say to me in a time like this. Okay. Well, then I guess all I can say is screw you too.
Uh-oh.
I said screw you too. Yeah, man, that's all I got.
Roy.
Hey, this isn't funny, you know. What? You're too scared to talk to me? Well, just so you know you're faking. Because if you were really sick, like actually sick, you'd have told me already. I happen to actually know about this stuff. So the fact that you are faking just so you don't have to go to school with me is actually...
I remember when you were just 4 years old. Mom was going through a pretty tough time. I mean, not as tough as now, but yeah, her music had been rejected, and she's having trouble adjusting to her quiet little life out here, and I feared that I was losing her. But then you played this on the piano, and just your little hands reaching up for the keys. She just couldn't believe how gifted you were. And once she heard that, well, it was like you brought her right back to me. So, I was wondering if maybe you could do that trick again.
Oh, nem.
Try closing your eyes. See if you can remember.
Wait, is that... That's my piece. How did you figure out how to play that?
Oh boy, itt állunk a izével, hogy anyának eljátszok. Oh, öregnek tűnsz.
Keep playing, B. She's listening.
Most akkor emellett párhuzamosan ment a rajzolós témánk, vagy nem? Ezt most nem tudom, hogy ez most teljesen kamu volt a rajzolás. Attól félek, hogy igen. Attól félek, hogy igen. Get well soon. What the fuck? Te még élsz? Csak a kicsiket ette meg a kolyótak. Ó, Isten. Ez egy érzelmi hullámvasút. Jézusom, már lélegeztetőgépen vagyunk. Oh boy. Oh boy.
What are you doing, Elle? She's gonna make you sick.
Oh, it's okay. I'm just so happy she's here. We've got to show this cat some real love.
Aha.
She's been through more than we can even imagine.
Megették a gyerekeit a kutyák.
Oh, her poor fur.
Ó, bazd meg. Ó, gomb. Nagyon fáj. Nagyon fáj.
She hasn't been over. Like, she didn't even care to visit?
No, I mean, I don't think he's told her.
And you're just letting that be?
I don't know her step. You know how Benny is.
She lost her mother a year ago. You knew that, right?
No, but what does that have to do with...
Okay, do we have her dad's number?
I don't know. Check the book.
Okay, I'm calling now.
Honey.
Ki vesztette el az anyukáját? Roy. Ó, ez már nagyon fáj.
Oh my god, you're an idiot.
Miért? Áthívtam.
You do realize this is really nothing special to me. I've seen this all before. I was thinking about what you said in the story the other day and how I reacted to it. I feel kind of bad. I shouldn't have done that. But hey, what are you looking at? Don't look up there. Look at me. I'm talking to you.
Várjál, mindjárt befejezem. Stay. Stay here. Ó, azt fogjuk mondani. Ó, akkor érezzük magunkat jobban, hogyha itt van Chloe. Oh no. Hát tényleg a szerelmünk.
I want to give you something, but I think I don't want to be in the room when you see what it is. So maybe if you close your eyes, I can give it to you and I'm gonna leave. Close your eyes now, okay?
Rá kell mutatnom ide is. Dear weird neighbor kid, you are my first love. Oh. Istenem. Mit hallunk ittről?
What is that?
It's something new I'm working on.
So you're writing again?
Ah, it's just a melody that came to me. It feels good to play it.
It's sad.
Yeah, well, that would make sense.
Hát igen.
But do you like it?
I mean, yeah. I love everything you do.
What do you like about it?
Not this old trap.
Go
Jaj,
on.
ne. Ez nagyon rossz kérdés.
I'm waiting.
Tudod, akkor nem ért a zenéhez.
It made me feel like if the unspeakable darkness I'm carrying can be so well expressed, maybe it's not so unspeakable. Nailed it, didn't I?
Nailed it.
Yeah. I mean, that was pretty good.
Oh boy. Egyre több gyógyszer van. Ó, nem segít a fájdalomcsillapító. Be brave, Benny. Nagyon jól ábrázolják a fájdalmat ebbe a játékba. Ó, már nem tudjuk bevenni.
It's okay, Benny, I understand. There's no need to show me it anymore.
No, Richard, it's like I can't breathe. Like there's this clamp on my chest.
I know. It's okay.
You can come back to me now.
You have to do something. Richard, I can't breathe. I feel like I can't breathe.
It's okay, Benny, just close your eyes.
De akkor meghalok. Nem akarom. Ott a gomb. Ó, nem akarom.
You know, for a while now, I've wondered if I'm just not a good enough storyteller. If I just don't have grand enough words, can't tell grand enough stories. But grand words and stories, I think they may be overrated. I know just what to tell her. Watch for her now. I've seen the gatekeeper take many forms depending on the soul I bring her. But once you see her, you'll know. Believe me. I should go get ready.
Oh boy. Fiatal gyerekként haltunk meg. Hát ez nem túl jó.
We got this. I think.
Pedig azt hittem boldogan éltünk Chloe-val a végén, vagy valami. Nőnek az agavéből azok a fák, amiket anyu mondott az elején. Oh boy. Ó, ott a storyteller, vagy a gatekeeper.
There she is. Wish me luck.
Sok sikert.
Gatekeeper, before you sits the soul of a child who died before he could grow old.
That means she's ready to hear your story.
You know, I never told you how much I loved your story. It's really so imaginative, and the person you wrote about is such an interesting and intense guy. My only issue was, well, I didn't like him very much.
Engem.
So, I wanted to read you something I wrote for you, which is about the Benny I've known for 11 years now.
11 évesen. Oh.
The Great Life of Benjamin Bryn.
Oh.
Benjamin Bryn was
born into an ordinary home
to an ordinary mother and
father in a small town by the sea.
His mother was a composer,
or at least
she dreamed she'd be.
So, when her own dreams
out, she began to dream for
him. But then,
when he was just 11 years old, he got sick and was forced to stay
inside for an entire year. And in that year, he began to worry that he hadn't
lived enough. So he
made up a story
of
the great life he thought he wanted
to live, which
only made him forget the great life he already had.
He had filled a new home with light
and joy and promise. How he met a girl, his neighbor,
who felt all alone in the world.
And he made her feel okay again. And how, even when he was sick, he still gave his parents hope. How he reminded them of exactly who they were.
After they had almost forgotten.
So when he was going to go, he was okay.
Because he'd already lived a great life. A full life. And he was everything he needed to be. Just as he was.
Oh.
She accepts. Close your eyes now. And keep them closed.
Hát persze, egy 11 éves kisfiú
She's gonna let you in.
megtanította a felnőtt embereket viselkedni.
You know what to do.
Why is he smiling like that?
It must be somewhere that he likes.
This game is dedicated to my father, Robert Haló, the one who taught me how to play. Ez jó volt. Szomorú vagyok, hogy pár dolog át lett pislogva, mert nem volt annyira jó a második kamera. De azért... Az elején elhitette velem, hogy anyu halt meg és semmi. És emiatt még rosszabb, még szomorúbb az egész. Hogy a kettőt át kellett élni. Aj, az a neve.
Tickets, I've got memories, but I'm slipping. You left some people in here wondering if you'll stay here or not. You wanna make
Na jó. Remélem élveztétek ezt a kis utazást, érzelmi hullámvasutat velem. Ha szeretnétek még ilyet a jövőbe, akkor szóljatok, vagy írjátok meg. Mert nagyon szívesen feltöltök ilyeneket is. Sokkal szívesebben játszom így végig, hogy meg tudom, hogy is meg fogjátok nézni, úgyhogy írjátok le, mit éreztek az egésszel kapcsolatban. Az nem számít, hogy nem tudjátok leírni. Azt megértem. Mert én azt hiszem, most elmegyek és átgondolom az egész életemet. Szóval köszönöm még egyszer, hogy csatlakoztatok hozzám. Remélem élveztétek, és tetszett a videó. Találkozunk legközelebb. Haló!